How kind of you.
Oh shit, we're Horde. I forgot we were Horde. I'm like, where's he go? Where's he going? I'm like, oh yeah, we're Horde. I'm gonna protect the flag carrier on this one. this way. Come on.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You were screwed. You were screwed. kiss your ass goodbye.
Fire mage is kind of a pain. Close game. We're barely winning. Only 20 points. They're going to take the lead once they cap this flag. We've got to get on the base. Why are you guys coming back? Dude, why are you guys coming back? We need this base. Come on.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You were screwed.
Ooh, almost got all his mana off. Now it's gone. You got no mana, buddy. Nothing will make people run more than when you start ripping off their mana, man. But we're losing this game. We gotta get out of here. We're losing.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Man, this mage is a pain in the ass.
You were screwed.
Oh, man. I wasn't even watching my health. That's the thing with the fire mage. It's kind of a pain. Like, kind of weird is, like, they dot you with all these dots, and you don't think of a fire mage as being, like, heavy dots. So, like, kind of like what you would get with, like, a warlock. But they are. They're actually, and this is Wrath of the Lich King. They're going to get better in CataClysm. I'm going to start playing Fire Mage more because I really want to explore Fire Mage and Cat, because I just think it's expected I need to learn how to play. Ooh, almost knocked me off. can't even... I mean, look at the amount of damage this Fire Mage is doing. It's ridiculous. Like, I'm just eating it with my bubbles, but man...
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You were screwed.
Look at the damage. Living Bomb hit for 3260. Holy fuck! I gotta play a Fire Mage, man. This is like the second or third battleground where I've run into a Fire Mage that's basically been a real pain in the ass. It might be the same one. Let's see if the name's the same. Nope, different name. But look, Fire Kano Atish is doing. Look at that. Look at the damage he's doing. 2 million, damage. Oh, that's the one. Okay, yeah, that's the one. Fire Kano. I'm sorry, I forgot I was Horde. So Fire Kano, and he keeps picking on me too. Like he obviously doesn't like me for whatever reason. I don't have a mage, but I was playing mage on the other server, and it was tough. It was like a weird spec to play. Like if we go back and watch that Fire Mage, let's take a look, right? We're gonna rewind the stream, and we're gonna go back to what this Fire Mage was doing because she was basically kicking my ass. And let's observe. Let's see if we can go back. There was a time when we had 2 or 3 people fighting this Fire Mage, and she was here. This is it, I think, right here. Okay, so Fire Kano is the one that was doing 2 million damage, which is more than double anybody in the battleground. I want to pull up another stream so I can see your guys' chat. Actually, I should be able to just pull the chat out. Give me a second here. Although nobody's talking in chat, but just in case anybody did, we're gonna pop it out. Okay. And right now there's only a couple people in the stream anyway. I don't even know if anybody's watching or just lurking. But if we take a look at this, and look at my feeble attempt to... She doesn't even care that I like go to cleanse the ice block. She actually, cancels out the ice block before I even do my Master Spell. Okay, so we come in. Dragon's Breath. I'm just trying to see what spells. Scorch. Okay, Blink. I got hit with... I got Living Bomb on me, and I also have what... I guess that's Ignite, I believe? But it looked like she hit me with almost like a Fire Blast. Watch this. I can't tell. Like right there, she hits me with something that explodes right in my face. Yeah, it was a Fire Blast. Her Fire Blast hit me for... It sucks that my party window is over my MSBT, but I don't know if I already had Living Bomb on me. Now, this is Impact, so I'm stunned too. But just the damage. I'm going to guess, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that this character's probably using some PvE gear. I'm trying to pull up characters on the Armory, and I'm having a hard time. Is there? I think there is an Armory for Wrath of the Lich King Classic, right? I guess not. I guess there is no Armory for Wrath of the Lich King Classic. Be nice to see like what kind of gear she was running with, but unfortunately, we're not gonna know. But anyways, hit me with a Fire Blast, Impact. I've got Living Bomb on me. I've got some sort of whatever that other debuff is. Now she's casting Scorch. What's amazing is that this Fire Kano is really good and is playing her class really, really well. But this is Wrath of Lich King. Fire Mage gets better in the next expansion. So probably while Fire Kino is playing this Fire Mage so much now is because she's getting ready for for Cataclysm. Because in Cataclysm, as good as this Fire Mage is here, it's going to be even better in Cataclysm. And so ice blocks, I go to dispel the ice block, and before I even get the spell off, she breaks out of the spell and then uses some sort of, I think this is the explosive ability that they have. Man, it's crazy. Like, I love the Fire Mage, but it's like, I think it's a pretty, I always felt like it's kind of like a high scaling cap. But if we go to, well, I don't want to do it right now. I don't have a mage on this server, unfortunately. It's funny that I have a character called Shady Magic, but it's a warlock. Let me go to, let's go. Wow, Wrath of the Lich King, Fire Mage, PvP Guide. I'm curious if they have. I'm so sick of this. It doesn't like this website. So here's the Fire Mage rotation. I hate that it does this. That you try to read the rotation, and every time you touch any of these fucking spells, it throws up a pop-up that you can't seem to get rid of. Anyway, rather than fixed rotation, mage gameplay is about setting up crowd control chains, followed by bursting down a target with all your cooldowns at once, hoping for many hot streak procs. Now, when you proc a hot streak, that enables you to, I believe, use your blast, your fire blast, which also stuns the target. Okay, take a look. Okay, anytime you score 2 non-periodic spell criticals, blah blah blah. Using Fireball, Fire Blast, scores something over Frostball, you have 1% chance of the next Fire Blast spell cast within seconds. So it's going to proc your instant fire, your Pyroblast. God, I hate that it always pops up this fucking window. God, that's fucking annoying. Oh, here, fucking go away. Jesus, that's fucking annoying. Where's fuck? Let's pull it up here. So it says D. I don't know what this fucking typo is. Dotting. Okay, dotting up multiple enemies with living bomb can be fatal for them. It can even be used as a tactical way to keep them spread, which makes focusing one person a little easier. I'm not really sure what that's supposed to mean, though. Dotting up multiple enemies with living bomb can be fatal for them. Use your spells accordingly to keep enemies under control and try to find the best time to burst them down. Keep yourself alive with Frost Nova, Mana Shield, Blast Wave, Dragon's Breath, and Blink, which is what that guy was doing. In this fight, if you watch this fight, this is exactly what this guy was doing. So this is actually really good information here. If you watch this fight against this Fire Mage, what he's going to do is he's going to do a lot of like kind of stuns and blinks and stuff, right? So he blinks, and then he stuns me with impact. And now I try to go do damage, and he's going to ice block. Now he's going to use his blast wave to knock us back. It also applies a slow. Okay, so part of the reason why it looked like he was so good was because he had a priest healing him, and I didn't see that. And during this combat, I was so focused on the Fire Mage, I didn't realize he had a priest back here healing him. See, right here's a priest healing him. And now he's doing scorches, he's dotting people with living bond. Now he's going to blink. Watch, here's the blink. Now he's blinking purposely behind you because he wants you to have to turn your camera so that you can like target him again, because it's very difficult to target when he blinks behind you. And now he's using Dragon Breath to stun you. So again, it's the whole trying to keep you disoriented and keep you stunned and not allow you to really like get off any like long casting spells. So if you want to kill a Fire Mage, you need to stay away from them. That's one thing, so that they can't get you with Dragon's Breath. And you need to do stuff like damaging abilities that are instant cast. So as a priest, what I would want to do is dot them up. I would definitely want to dispel their buffs, and get my Shadow Fiend on them. And then if they do blink close, try to fear them, but that's going to be difficult because they're probably going to blink close to Dragon's Breath you. The other thing too is if they've got a healer on them, just run away. Don't try to kill a Fire Mage if they've got a pocket healer, because it just isn't going to work. You know, you're going to be in for a world of hurt. But anyways, this rotation is actually pretty good. It says use this by accordingly to keep yourself alive with Frost Nova, Mana Shield, Blast Wave, Dragon's Breath, and Blink. Stay in control of the match with Polymorph, Counterspell, and Spell Steal. Burst someone down with Combustion, Frostfire Bolt, and Hot Streak Orb. Fiery Pay. I'm not sure what Fiery Payback is, actually. Interesting. I don't know if that's just a Wrath of the Lich King thing, because I don't recognize that. I don't think that's in CataClysm. So I don't think we'll have that in CataClysm. So pretty interesting stuff. I like the playstyle of the Fire Mage. It's very fast-paced, and you have to move around a lot, you know, so it's pretty cool. Definitely interesting. I would like to play a Fire Mage, but I really don't want to have to boost up another character. I mean, I do get a free paycheck. Not my next paycheck. Let's see. Actually, yes, my next paycheck, which arrives on the 3rd, 2 weeks from yesterday. You know, like when you get paid, like I get paid I get paid every 2 weeks. Because I get paid every 2 weeks, there's always about 2 paychecks during the year, or 2 months during the year, where I get 3 paychecks in the month. And the way my bills are, you know, I usually pay all my bills except for my rent on one paycheck, and on the other paycheck, I pay my rent. Because my rent is so expensive, because in Florida, the rent is insane. So, like, one paycheck, I pay my rent, and that takes basically almost my entire paycheck. The other paycheck, I pay all my bills, you know. But there are 2 months out of the year where I get 3 paychecks. So that third paycheck in those months is basically free money. And my next paycheck is one of those paychecks. It's a paycheck where I don't have to pay any of my bills, and I don't have to pay my rent. It's basically free money. So if I wanted to boost up another character here, it would suck because it's a lot of money, but it's certainly not, I've got plenty of money coming, so it's not like I don't have the money. It's just a pain in the ass. It's just expensive. Another thing we could, if we had like a high level mage on another realm that we could transfer here, would be cheaper than doing the boost. But I'm pretty sure I don't have one. I don't even know what I have on Old Blanchy. I didn't even realize I had characters in Old Blanchy. Look, I got a 28 warrior and a 30. I have 2 warriors. That's funny that I've got 2 on this realm. And then if we go to East, Westfall, I've got some characters, but I'd be shocked if I had a high level mage. And they're, I've got a 19 druid and 11 paladin. So, and then Grobbulus, I have 13 characters, but unfortunately none of them are mages. But yeah, I played Fire Mage. It's fun. This is not what my gear looks like. It's totally glitched. Watch this when I log in. I'm hearing a weird sound. Hold on a second. I guess it was just my wife taking a shower. It just sounded loud. Anyway, so yeah, it would be nice to play a mage, but I'd have to boost her, which is like, ugh. But yeah, so the Disc Priest, the one thing that I'm really worried about with Disc Priest, which I didn't realize until today, is that I remember that Disc Priests are actually not that they're not that great in Cataclysm. Let's just put it that way. They're not like horrible, but you'll very much struggle with the Disc Priest in arena matches trying to keep her alive. It's very easy to get kind of blown up. This is a super cool looking enchantment on my weapon, by the way, and super expensive. Like, I did the plus 63 spell power to my main hand. It's about a 500 gold enchantment, but my other priest on the server has a lot of enchanting regents, so she was able to give me quite a bit of the regents, but it still cost me like 300 gold at least. But I wanted to do it. What the hell? Who cares, right? I've got plenty of money, so let's say if we did make a mage, right? And she's going to be a fiery mage. I wanted to look at a guide and like, what's the best race for a mage? Again, it's probably going to be. There's no doubt about it. It's got to be a human. It's got to be a human. So best gear, best in slot. Let's see. This is discipline priest. Let's build this one. let's kill this one, and let's go WoW, Wrath of the Lich King. And we're going to go Fire Mage, PvP guide, right? And we're going to pull up some different videos. Why you'll love Fire Mage and Wrath PvP. Yeah. I was curious to see if it'll say, like, viability. Fire mages are the unconventional specialist which relies on steady and high damage. They have less single target burst damage than Arcane Mage. While the Fire Mage AoE is really strong, their single target damage is more sustained and not as tied towards long cooldowns. And their burst is tied mostly to procs. It is very RNG based. They fit better into arena compositions with a healer, and also great in battlegrounds and world PvP. Yeah, they are, because they're really annoying. Here's their talent build. You know, they got Living Bomb. So yeah, this ability here, Burnout, I don't think even exists in CataClysm. Also, this one, the Fiery Payback they were talking about, I think also doesn't, I don't believe exists in CataClysm. So if we go, wow, CataClysm, talent calculator, we'll take a look really quick. And we're going to go Mage. And you can see here in WoW CataClysm, talent calculator, you're basically going to be going with Brute Fire Blast. I don't remember if you do Master of Elements. I honestly just don't remember. You definitely get this. I know you get this. Ignite, you definitely get Ignite. But as you can see, there's no... Yeah, see, those abilities aren't here. That ability, let's close this one down. This ability here is not in the tree. In fact, the tree in CataClysm is much more simplistic. It has this talent, it has this talent. I don't remember. I might have Pyromaniac. Definitely has Dragon Breath, definitely has Living Bomb. I've never actually got a chance to use Living Bomb and see how that works out. Let me grab my chat window. Hey RJ, how's it going? You got a Raptor Pet in ZG 2 or so days ago. I'm about to make bank later than nice. How did it take you to start getting PvP gear? I'm nervous to boost my mage, but I'm tired of leveling. The PvP gear is easy, right? So if you look at my priest, the PvP gear is really easy to get. You're going to get the Furious gear, right? So you're going to get this gear, the Furious gear, if you want to like just get some gear that's going to make you decent right now in Wrath of the Lich King Battlegrounds. And you're going to get this from Area 52, you know, in the Outland. The Area 52 is going to sell the main pieces, you know, the robe, the shoulders, the headpiece, the leggings, and then the boots, the gloves, and actually the gloves also are at Area 52. But the boots, you know, the rings, the neck, the bracers, those are going to be sold in Stormwind. And then the weapons are going to be in Area 52 as well. You know, I got the Furious Gladiators, you know, weapons that I am using are also in I think the wand also is going to be in Area 52. But you can see I've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces of PvP gear that I acquired just today. So it's pretty easy to get because they're not that expensive. They're like anywhere from like 7,000 to 10,000 each honor. And if you do one battleground and win, you're going to get like 2,000 or 3,000 honor. And if you get into a battleground like Altrock Valley, you're going to get a lot more. And you can do Wintergrass. Oh shit, that reminds me. And you could do Wintergrass, which is in 50 minutes. Make sure you get Nova World buffs installed, right? Hey, what's up, gang? Make sure you get Nova World buffs installed. Go to, and you can pick. Make sure you do Wintergrass every time it comes up, because you get like, if you win Wintergrass, you're going to get like 8,000 or 9,000 honor, right? So yeah, it's really easy to gear. I really want to play a Fire Mage, and I kind of figured I might. I played Fire Mage on Deathwing, but it was tough. I struggled with it a little bit. I didn't really struggle with the skills. I kind of struggled with how to do damage per se, or so to speak. And reading this, and actually, I don't know if you saw Reptilian, but I rewound blah 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 blah. I rewound my stream, right? Sorry, I'm having a hard time talking. I rewound my stream because I was going up against a Fire Mage. Yeah, it's easy to get the gear. It's about 7K per piece. Yep. I rewound the stream so I could show you guys kind of that I was fighting against a Fire Mage to kind of give you an idea of what the Fire Mages do. And this is only Wrath of the Lich King, but the playstyle was very similar. And so not only did I can I like put this back? No, you can't dock it back. That's too bad. Um, but what was interesting is after fighting this fire mage, then reading this fire mage rotation. Actually, I took a screenshot of it because these stupid pop-ups keep coming up here. It even says right here, it says basically use your spells accordingly to keep enemies under control and try to find the best time to burst them down. But you want to keep yourself alive with Frost Nova, Mana Shield, Blast Wave, Dragon's Breath, and Blink. And stay in control with Polymorph, Counterspell, and Spell Steal. So if you actually watch the stream here, this is just from a few minutes ago in Eye of the Storm, this Fire Mage basically demonstrates almost exactly what that guy was saying and what that article was saying, right? So I'm writing up here, and I see, and there was a couple times I ran into a Fire Mage in Eye of the Storm that was really a pain in the ass. And I see that, and I know it's a Fire Mage because I just see people burning. I'm like, when I see fire and people burning, you know that he's hitting, I know it's a Fire Mage. So I try to help out this priest. What I didn't notice was that way back here, which is perfectly positioned, I would not be surprised if these guys weren't a twos team in Arena, because the positioning is perfect. This guy's perfectly at max range so that he can heal, but he's far enough away that you kind of ignore him, because you're like, well, he's so far away. And there's a Fire Mage between you and him, so you're just thinking, well, let me kill this Fire Mage. But that character back there is a Discipline Priest healing the Fire Mage. But notice he's using Dragon's Breath because he anticipates this pet. Or I don't know if it's a pet or a druid. It looks like it's a druid. You know? Yeah, hope you get your ZG mount. Yeah, good luck, RJ. So he anticipates the druid. Tries to stun him with Dragon's Breath. Yeah, good luck, RJ. But, you know, he's using Scorch. But notice he's, like, fake casting it. Because in Wrath of the Lich King, you can't cast Scorch while moving. While as in Cataclysm, you can. So, but the playstyle here for the mage, watch what he's going to do. He's going to blink. Once people get close, he uses blink. And he always blinks behind them. Notice that our butts are both facing to the left. So he's going to blink behind our butts so that we have to turn to retarget him. Then, when I turn, he hits me right in the face with impact, with an impact. You can see right here. An impact is a fire blast that basically procs the stun on me. So it stuns me and does a shit ton of damage, 2,776 damage. And now the druid's back on him. And at this point, he's going to ice block. But what's really smart here is I go for the Mass Dispel to remove the ice block. He says, I don't care if you're going to Mass Dispel. He actually cancels the ice block and then immediately does the explosion. I can't remember what it's called. It's a Fire Mage ability where you... Here, hold on a second. It's this one, Blast Wave. Thank you. Blast Wave. He immediately cancels out of his ice block and does a Blast Wave. Right? Boom. Blast Wave. That's going to knock us back, put a slow debuff on us that slows us down. And now he's probably already looking to... his blink is coming off cooldown pretty soon. So I would imagine at this point, he's knocked us away. He's looking to get some dots up and probably to blink again. Right? He's moving further back. He's moving closer to his healer. He got stunned by the guy going into bear form and doing his... what's the bear stun? I can't remember the name of it. And then, you know, the priest gets him with Prayer of Mending. So he goes back towards the priest just to get some heals. Right? Now he's trying to get some dots up, casting Scorch. And he's moving forward because he wants to blink behind us. Right? Boom, there. He's going to blink behind us again, forcing us to turn the camera. And now he's going, since he blinked behind us, he did that on purpose as well, because he wanted to line up his Dragon's Breath to stun both of us. See how he gets us both? Now we're both stunned. And all this while, his Living Bomb he keeps hitting me with Living Bomb and incinerates or whatever that debuff is. Yeah, the Blast Wave is great. I know. He keeps hitting me with, is my mic on? Because they better be. Testing. Yeah, it is. Let me make sure that it's the right volume. Oh, now, fuck. My Razer shit crashes all the time. I apologize. So, Reptilian, I already boosted 2 characters. So, basically $120 to boost 2 characters. And I'm really mad about it because I only really wanted to boost 1. Right? But, again, it's like not a big deal because, like I said, I get a paycheck. My next paycheck is a free paycheck, so So it's not like I have anything to spend it on anyway. So you can see I'm putting bubbles up on myself and doing different things to try to heal myself. But his freaking living bomb is just tearing me up. You can see it's absorbed. And so at this point, he's already killed the other priest. I think there was another priest that's dead. See this? I think it was this person. Let's rewind it because I want to double check that. So yeah, see, there's this priest here. He actually, so basically, he's got me, another priest, and a feral druid trying to kill him, and it's just him and a disc priest, and he's basically slaughtering us, right? Slaughtering us as a fire mage. He just killed the priest. I'm almost dead, and then I get killed there with what looked like, was it a penance? Oh no, he summoned his mirror images. Watch his mirror images kill me. Boom, boom, boom. And his living bomb goes off. So his mirror images hit me for this much damage, and living bomb explodes. And just all of that damage coupled together took me out. Right? So it's impressive. And then at the end of this battleground, this fire mage, and his name I think is Fire Kano or something. I don't know if I might have went to the score. Watch here. I think I go to the score screen. Let's see. Thought I did. You can see here I go to the score, and that fire mage that was just kicking our ass was Fire Kano from Atish, but look at his damage. 2 million damage, so he's more than doubling anybody else's damage in the battleground. A lot of that's because he's got a healer that's just running around healing him, which I think is probably this guy from Atish at the bottom here, who's putting in 1.45 million heals, probably almost all of it on Fire Kano. Like I said, I think these guys are probably a twos team, just the way they play and the way they position themselves. Definitely look like people who'd play together a lot. Anyways. Yeah, Bash. Thank you, RJ. So, yeah, so this right here, this information is actually very accurate, even for CataClysm. You know, like when you're playing Fire Mage, you're going to be using Frost Nova, Mana Shield, and Blast Wave, Dragon's Breath, and Blink as ways to mitigate damage. You're going to be trying to control match by polymorphing, counterspelling. There were a lot of times in not only that Eye of the Storm, but another Eye of the Storm where I ran into that exact same Fire Mage, where when I tried to do certain things that were like maybe there were times when I was trying to do damage to him and he would counterspell me. There were times when I was trying to, I can't remember. There was one other time where I was trying to mind control someone, and right before the mind control landed, he counterspelled me. You know, so yeah, so just pretty cool. So yeah, I think that would be a particular spec I'd like to try out. But yeah, Reptilian. I mean, you certainly don't have to. Why is there? I need some music or something. It's way too quiet, guys. It's way too quiet. Hold on a second. No, I don't want to hear this music. How about this is fine. But yeah, Reptilian, it's pretty easy to gear up. Well, okay. So the reason I'm so angry about it is what happened was, and it's my fault. I had this priest here that was level 46, or she was level 39, and I leveled her. You got another raptor pet, RJ, nice. And I had her at level 39. I leveled her to 46 by doing dungeons, and I just was like, this is going to be boring, right? Not only was it going to be boring leveling her to but then after I get her to leveled up, that I got to, go do battlegrounds and get her some gear. So I was like, I'll just boost this character, right? And where I screwed up, it's a long story, but where I screwed up is I've played Disc Priest in TBC Arena Season 1. I played Disc Priest all the way through TBC. I played Disc Priest all the way through Wrath of the Lich King, and I played Disc Priest in CataClysm. I knew at one point during one of those expansions, and I knew it was either Wrath of the Lich King or Cata, that, and I was kind of sure, I kind of thought it was Cata, that I ran into a problem with Disc Priest, where Disc Priest really struggled in Arena. And the reason it struggled is because any DK that would get on you would just basically sit on you and you couldn't get them off you. And they would just basically drain your mana, because you'd have to keep healing yourself. And then once you got down to where you're starting to lose health or you're starting to get a dire situation, then they would silence you, summon their gargoyle, and you'd basically be dead. And it just happened time and time and time again. Now, of course, in Arena, you have a partner. My partner was a rogue, and the rogue's supposed to help peel, but, those teams that ran the Unholy DK typically ran Ret Paladin. And the problem with that setup is Ret Paladin has they have multiple stuns, and so it's very difficult for the rogue to always see. The rogue's got to be really good to basically hold down a Ret Paladin and an Unholy DK. And the Unholy DK, it's not like he has to move a lot because he just death grips you. So, anytime he gets the line of sight where he can death grip you over, it's very difficult to get away. And if the rogue tries to come over and peel the Death Knight off you, well, then you've got a Ret Paladin free to do whatever he wants. And he can just pop wings. And there's so many, it's just a very difficult team. And I remember going up against that team in Cata. Well, what happened was I played on the Deathwing CataClysm private server over the last few days, and I played Disc Priest, and Disc Priest was super powerful. And I was having a lot of fun. And I thought, I'll just play Disc Priest and CataClysm because I love Disc Priest. I've always played Disc Priest. But I had forgotten that it was in CataClysm that I ran into that issue. Until today, right after I boosted my Disc Priest, right? Right after I boosted this Priest to 80, this one right here, I happened to watch a video by my good old friend Metrics, right? Who's a guy who plays a lot of private servers, and all he does is do PvP. And I watched his video called, like, the best healers ranked in CataClysm, and he basically said that when he got to priests, he's like, well, priests they're the squishiest healer. He's like, priests are good healers, but if you get DPS on you and your partner doesn't heal them off, you're gonna die. And that's basically what happens. And if you take it another step further, if you want to play healer in CataClysm, Holy Paladin is almost unkillable, right? They even got interrupt. Yeah, I know. They have interrupt. They got mind. You've got mind freeze. You've got silence. You've got pet stun. Your gargoyle stun, and you've got death grip. I mean, you have so many ways to CC, and it's impossible to get away from a DK because they just constantly hit you with chains of ice, constantly. And the only way you can get away from DK is you basically have to fear them, use your cure disease to remove, or use whatever dispel or whatever you can use dispel to get rid of the ice. If you can use like cure disease to get rid of the slow, if they have a slow. But you got to hope that the fear throws the DK in the opposite direction. And if you trinkets your fear, then it didn't do you any good anyway. It's just really, it actually is what made me quit playing Disc Priest. I actually played Disc Priest all the way through TBC, all the way through Wrath, and there was a time when I hit a brick wall where DKs just destroyed me time and time again in Arena, and I quit. I said, I'm just not going to play this anymore. It's no fun. I said, I can't do anything with these DKs. I literally had one of those moments where I picked up my ball and I went home. Because I couldn't, I tried for weeks and I couldn't get anywhere. And so what happened was I watched a video on CataClysm PvP tier list by Supatees. And if you guys know who Supatees is a very knowledgeable PvP player. This is a guy who's played PvP in every version of WoW. This is a guy who announces the Arena World Championships. He's very knowledgeable. He put Disc Priest in the A tier and said that they were very good healers. He said they weren't like as common as the other healers, but that they were still very good healers. He didn't, so basically what happened is I had forgotten that it was CataClysm where I really disliked Disc Priest until I watched that video by Metrics, which I watched literally about 10 minutes after I boosted my priest. So I boosted my priest and I watched that video. I'm like, oh God. So I thought, well, if I'm going to play Disc Priest, I'm not going to do it on a night elf, right, who doesn't have the use of an additional trinket, and I'm not going to do it on a night elf who has enchanting and tailoring as her professions. And I was like, well, I could always, redo the professions, but I don't want to redo the professions because Faith Driven's already got 300 enchanting and 300 tailoring, and she's got some damn good enchants. She's got some spell power enchants, Crusader, life stealing. She's got lots of good enchants. I was like, I don't want to have to completely delete all the work she did on those, right? So I made the choice to say, well, if I'm going to do Disc Priest, let's create a human and let's make her a jewel crafter so I can get even more resilience, because what's going to help combat getting blown up is more resilience. And I can go jewel crafting, so we'll be able to get the bigger resilience gems, and I can go engineering so that we can get the hand-mounted pyro rocket that's going to give me a little bit extra damage, because I'm going to have to play aggressively. If you're going to play Disc Priest in Arena, you know, you want to be successful, you're going to at some point have to be pushing out some damage. So I decided that engineering and jewel crafting was the way to go. So the only way I was going to do that and do it quickly was to boost another character. So I decided to boost another priest. And I rolled a level 1 priest today. So basically I boosted this character from 46 to 80 today, this one. Decided this wasn't really the setup I wanted. So I created a level 1 character, this one, and boosted her to 80. And I've since gotten her about, like I said, 7 or 8 pieces of Furious PvP gear already, right? And just in that experience of running all those battlegrounds, getting these pieces of gear, I've realized that even in Wrath of the Lich King, Disc Priest was still, I don't want to say bad, but it just wasn't great. You know what I mean? You don't have any really good, like, in some versions of WoW, they give you, like, the feather and stuff that allows you to move around with your Disc Priest, you know, so you have better movement abilities. You don't have that in Wrath of the Lich King. You don't have that in Cataclysm. So you really don't have good mobility. That's one of the worst things about Disc. So Disc is, and even in Battlegrounds, you're like, okay, but your heals aren't super strong. Like, Disc heals aren't, like, super strong. They're good, but they're not, like, crazy strong, you know? So I still am going to play this character in Cataclysm. I still 100% am going to gear this character out and do PvP, Battlegrounds, and maybe some rated backgrounds with this character. But and this is something I knew I was going to do anyway. I knew when I went into Cataclysm, I probably would end up playing 3 characters. You know, I'd probably play around with 3 different ones. And one's the Disc Priest, and the other one I think is probably going to be a Fire Mage. And then the other one's probably going to be either the Ret Paladin or a Hunter. And I haven't decided yet which one of those I want to do. I can tell you that I encountered a Ret Paladin with this priest here, and he absolutely annihilated me. Like, just blew my character away in, like, about half a second. I couldn't believe how hard he hit. But here's the conundrum, Reptilian, if you're still there. Do I really want to boost a 3rd character, right? It's $60 per boost. Per boost. Okay? But, like I said, yeah. Well, the thing that was really interesting, Reptilian, well, the appeal of Disc is that Disc is the only class in the game, in Cataclysm, that can actually remove beneficial benefits from other people while at the exact same time removing negative benefits from yourself, from your own team. Like, let's say I'm right here and my partner's standing right next to me and my partner's sheeped, and 3 feet away is the enemy mage, and the enemy mage ice blocked. I can cast this spell, which will master spell, which will remove the enemy's ice block and also remove my partner's sheep at the exact same time. And I'm the only class in the entire game that can do that, right? No other class can do that. In fact, I don't think there's any other class that can even remove ice block and bubble and paladin divine shield, in this version of WoW, other than Disc Priest. So that's one thing that makes Disc Priest really powerful, is their ability to dispel. They can dispel debuffs off your own team, but you can also dispel buffs off of the enemy. You also have mana burn. So you pop off a power infusion, right? You pop off power infusion. Oh shit, I forgot this is a targeted. You pop off power infusion, and then you can just mass mana burn people, which can win a match for you pretty quickly. If you get off like 4 or 5 mana burns on a priest, or mostly a priest or a paladins, druids, it can actually win the match. You know what I mean? So, well, the problem is, RJ. Here's the thing. You're right, and I don't really want to pay RJ. You're right, RJ. I don't want to pay another $60, but I'm not really an AOE leveling type of person, and I don't have any heirlooms. So if I had heirlooms, it'd be noticed. It'd be a non-factor. So I would just, if I had heirlooms, I'd just throw some heirlooms on. We've already got the 50% buff, right? Because we've got the Joyous Journeys buff, which I think will probably be up for a couple weeks. And so, but dude, leveling from 1 to 80, RJ, even with AOE and even with the 50% Joyous Journeys, without heirlooms, you're talking, 3 weeks. I'm not the kind of person. I have a job, man. I've got a sick wife. I can't play nonstop every day. I can't do that. So it's a lot of time that I'd rather, you'd rather boost the character and then get right into gearing your character up with PvP gear and trying to max out your honor and stuff before Cata drops than spend fucking weeks just leveling from 1 to 80. But I don't know. See, look, Reptilian's 1 day, 7 hours, and he's only level 34. Yeah. Yeah, and this character's 12 hours played at level 80. So there's no way. There is no effing way I want to take a level 1 mage. Now, I will say there is a benefit of leveling because I'm not the best mage in the world. And, no, that's not true, RJ. On this side, in this characters, I do dungeons. Like, I don't think you were listening to what I was saying. My other priest was level 39 about 3 days ago, and I got her to 46, and all I did was queue dungeons. You also have to remember that as a DPS, you're not going to get dungeon pops as fast as you would with my priest. When I was queuing my priest, I was queuing as a healer or a DPS, and I was getting dungeon pops about every 7 to 10 minutes. But if you're queuing as a mage and you're just DPS, it's probably, No, but I don't have enough, dude. I don't have enough. I don't have enough Stonekeeper shards to buy that shit. You make it sound like it's cheap, right? And plus, you're not going to have Stonekeeper shards if you don't have high-level characters, right? This character was only level 46 today, this morning, level 46. This character didn't even exist, right? So then you look at all the other characters on the server, because my characters are sorted from the highest level at the top to the lowest level at the bottom. The next highest level character is this one. How many Stonekeeper shards do you think this character is going to have? You know what I mean? How many Stonekeeper shards do you think I'm going to have? With one character at level 74. Not very many. I got like maybe 3. So yeah, there ain't no freaking way I'm leveling from 1 to 80. You can forget about it. As much as I hate giving Blizzard money, I'd rather pay the $60 and be done with it. But we could. Yeah, exactly. How am I going to get level 80 badges? Do you want me to spend? I mean, how many dungeons am I going to have to run? You want me to spend like 2 or 3 days running level 80 dungeons just so I can buy some heirlooms for a character that I haven't created yet? When I could just swipe them, dude, man, dude, bro, dude. See, this is what it is. Let me show you. See, RJ, you haven't realized it yet, right? And I set this to, where is it? Here. Do we have RJ in here? RJ, are you in here? I don't think you are. We're not. This is what we do. This right here. Boom. This is the people. This is the perfect one, dude. It's just. Do you just need an 80? Swipe. Need another 80? Swipe. You need another 80? Swipe. No, my level. It's actually That's the funny part, RJ. My level 80 paladin's on my other account. But the problem with that account, RJ, is that account only has 3 characters. That's a whole other story, right? All right. I told that story, I think, yesterday. I used to always have the same WoW count throughout all of WoW until I got banned because I got sick of doing fishing. And one day I was talking to a player in my guild. This was back in 2000, probably around 2011, 2012. And he goes, "Oh, I just use this fishing bot." And he goes, and I go, "Isn't that, could you get banned?" He's like, "Oh shit, I've been using this for like 2 years." I'm like, "You've been using this fishing bot for 2 years and you haven't got banned?" He's like, "No." And he's like, "Try it out." And so he gave me this fishing bot. I used it for 2 days. 2 days. And then I didn't touch it for like a week. And then guess what? I got banned for 6 months. 6 months for using a fishing bot like twice. This guy had used it for 2 years because I said, "Man, I'm sick of leveling fishing every expansion. I've got like 5, 6, 7, 8 characters every expansion. I got level fishing like 2, 3, 4 times." And so what happened was I got banned for 6 months. So I created a new WoW account so I could play the game. And that new WoW account that I created is this account, this one, right? And it gave me the name of Jumpy Wizard, which I thought was hilarious. My name for this WoW account is Jumpy Wizard. Okay. And it actually gave me that name. I didn't pick that name, by the way. That was kind of funny. My main WoW account is Shady Hacks, which I actually picked that name, by the way. And so what happened was I ended up with all of these. So basically, when Classic came out, when WoW Classic came out in 2019, I ended up playing on this account, this new account. And so all of my characters, most of them in Classic, are on this account. And then at some point in time, when my other account became unbanned, I switched back to that one just simply because that one has all my retail characters on, all my characters from all from 2004, because I played WoW ever since it existed. Anyway, so I end up 2 WoW accounts basically. So. But this is the one where I had most of my characters on Grobbulus, so. Yeah, I do not know. Yeah, no, I don't play, not anymore. Not anymore. Usually when I play WoW, it's just, I'm just playing like certain characters I do certain things. Like, I want to do some, mostly it's PvP based. I don't do a lot of PvE at all. I kind of despise PvE, to be honest. Because there's just too many assholes you run into. There's just so many goobers, man. It's not fun. But anyways, I don't really want to boost another character. We could try, hey, RJ. RJ, let's do it. Let's create the mage. It's got to be a human. I mean, there's really no choice. We need the double trinket. So that's like not even an option. Oh. You've got 130 triumph for us. I wish you could give me some of your badges, dude. You to get 350. Get 35? Okay, yeah. I don't know. Probably, yeah, probably. The only reason, like I said, Reptilian, my only justification that I can, the only way I can justify getting away with it is that, like I said, I get paid every 2 weeks throughout the year, Reptilian, and so that means that twice during the year I get 3 paychecks in a month. And so in those 2 months where I get the 3 paychecks, I basically have an extra paycheck because the way I do my bills is I always pay all my bills with 1 paycheck, and then my other paycheck just pays my rent. So when I get the extra paycheck, I don't have to pay any bills. It's just basically free money. So that's basically my next paycheck, which is on the 3rd of next month. Is one of those paychecks where I don't have to pay any, take any money out of it for anything. So yeah, I mean, I don't like the idea of boosting another character, to be honest. I really hate the idea, but if it's gonna make me have fun, that's the key. Is it gonna be something that I'm gonna have fun with? You know what I mean? You've been prepping for Cat a bunch, sold out most of your alt banks. How much gold are you sitting at, RJ? I'm sitting at about 35,000, I think, which isn't a lot, to be honest. Not when people are selling, like, for example, like the high-level gems for PvP. PvP gems are going for like 200 to like 350 gold a gem. Yeah, chromatic sword should sell for a lot if you can get that to sell. You have less than 1,000 reps, No. Another reason you're afraid to boost. Yeah. Well, I've played on this account. Because basically I played all the way through Classic on this account, this server. Most of these characters and stuff are me playing from 2019 until now. I didn't play a ton on Wrath of Lich King Classic though. I don't know if I want to do her hair. We can. I think we have. Just trying to think what hair color to do. For a fire mage. The Tundra Traveler Mammoth? Is that the one from Dalaran? Everybody should have that big, huge mammoth, the one that, that you can transmog and sell. Everybody should have that. But it's like, isn't it like 15,000 or something? It's like super expensive. Oh, well, the boost, though, Riptide, I put the boost on my PayPal credit card. That way I can pay them off. I spread out the payments. I mean, I could pay them all right now if I wanted to. Actually, I did pay off one of the boosts already, and more. I boosted on my PayPal credit card yesterday for the one mage, or for the one priest. It was $80 because it was the whole package, and then I went straight to my PayPal account and paid $100 on it, so that paid that off. And then when I did the second boost, that went to my PayPal credit card. So $20 of that 60 is gone. So really, there's only $40 left that hasn't been paid. Yeah, you got to be careful because some things in CataClysm, the prices in CataClysm are going to go up for some items and they're going to go down for others. CataClysm has transmog, so things that are really good for transmog are going to be more expensive after CataClysm. So if you have any, things that are in the bank right now or in the auction house, that you want to buy for transmog, that you know which items you want to get for transmog, you're better off to buy them off the auction house now because most likely the prices of those items, if they're good things that other people would want to use for transmog, are probably going to go up. But I've already seen the prices going up, like one of the robes, the sexy robes, the yellow robe. I can't remember the name of it, the epic yellow robe that's kind of scantily, makes your mage look like they're scantily dressed. It sells for like, it's selling for like 18,000, like 15 or 18,000. It's like insane how much that's selling for. Oh, you're talking about the mount? Yeah, I think the mount's 18K, yeah. I think we have the barbershop, so it doesn't really matter what hair color I pick. I think we're going to go with this hair color. I mean, she's a fire mage after all. Let's give her a little bit of a red hair, maybe. And in honor of my brother, who's no longer on this earth anymore. Actually, no, that's not true. This brother is the one who created this rogue. Maybe, let's see. What was it I called my fire mage? What did I call my fire mage in retail? The one that I liked so much. Oh, her name was Shy, but there's no way Shy's going to be available. I don't know. Gotta give up the name. That's why you can get any more supply of the pets, so the demand. Oh, are you saying that that pet doesn't? You can't get it anymore after Cataclysm? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, if they're taking things out of the game, then that's a good way to go. You know. In honor of my brother, who created a mage named Dark Agony, which is still my favorite name for a mage. I mean, not a mage, warlock, but still my favorite warlock name, Dark Agony. But I think we might use it for our mage. Doesn't really apply, but I don't care. I like the name anyway, and it's in honor of my brother. Dark Agony. If we could somehow translate it to fire, though. I don't know. Yeah, well, like the names I used commonly are usually available, like Shirl, is usually pretty available. Another name I use a lot, it's kind of a play on Morgana, but it's Morgasha. This one is usually available quite often. But then other names I like Rhapsody, are usually taken. Of course, Faith for Priest is always taken. I never can get Faith. It's always taken. We could stick with my Shady moniker. Go Shady Burn. ZG revamp makes it so the pet gets removed. Gotcha. Yeah, Cataclysm actually removes a lot of stuff from the game. There's actually quite a few things that get removed because of Cataclysm. Hold on a second, I think my wife's texting me. Is Bitcoin up? It was up more, and then it dropped again. I'm still up 148 bucks today, though. Oh well. Shy Bomb, what a stupid name! What a stupid name, right? Sexy bombs. Because of living bomb. Sexy bombs. Flash fire, inferno, pyroclasm, scorched fire gaze, burn fang, ignitrix, blaze guard, ember wing. What? Did you like Shyburn? Yeah, I had that one. What did you think of Reptilian of Shyburn? Because I've used Shyborn. Like, I actually kind of came up with the character name Shyborn, and I came up with different spellings. There's Shyborn like this. There's Shyborn like this. You know, other names that I like to use a lot are like Shady Veil. I've also come up with another one was Shady Veil, which is kind of an interesting spelling, but it's pronounced the same. Shady Veil. That's good for like elves. Shyfire. I kind of like I said, Shyborn is a name that I've used a lot for other characters, so Shyburn was one I thought would be kind of interesting. Shyburn. Not a great name, but not bad. Blaze Veil. Bomb Blitz. Pyro Bust. Pyro Busts. Bomb Fury, Pyro Blast, Blast Wave, Bomb, Blast Ember, Explodon, Blast Shade. Oh, were you like, yeah. Bomb Flame. A lot of these are the same. Pyroblaze, Pyroblast, Pyroburst. Some of these are repeated too. Super generic, Skyfire. Pyro Buns. That's stupid. I don't know. It's got to be something decent, though. Can't change the name. Oh, my favorite Warlock name is the one my brother came up with, which was Dark Agony. I love that name. Dark Agony. Yeah, Shy was my Fire Mage in retail. Like, when I played Shadowlands' Fire Mage, her name was Shy. Like, and surprisingly, no one had the name. I couldn't believe it. Like I just typed that in, and it was available, so... really surprising. Mm. Glow. Ignite, scorch, sear, heat. Heat's one we could use. Heat. I don't know. We just need to create a name. Yeah, of course the name can be the same across realms. The name's unique to the realm. The name's unique to the realm. And it was a popular realm. Well, it wasn't a super popular realm, but I mean, a name like that's always going to be taken. Someone probably deleted their character with that name recently or something. Actually, that happened to me. That's actually what happened. I had the name Shy, and I actually created that mage and got the name Shy, and I was shocked that I got it. And about a month later, or maybe a couple weeks later, somebody messaged me and said, "You stole my name." And I'm like, I didn't steal anything. I said the name was available and I used it. Yeah, but actually somebody messaged me and accused me of stealing their name, which to this day I don't really know how you steal someone's name in a WoW. You know. Sky out of retail, that's pretty good. You know Firefox is taken, right? You just knew that name. You knew Firefox was taken, right? I'm trying to think of some sort of a cool name, but I can't think of it. I'm terrible with coming up with names, you know. Ah, Living Bomb. How about Ash? Oh, Embers. That would have been good. Not bad. Sexy Sparks. I can't think of anything. Ashburn. That's so cheesy. It's got to be something that's halfway decent. Embers would have been good. Of course, I knew that had to be taken. Shy Ember. Yeah, I like Shy. I would like the names to have meaning together, like. Mm, yeah. Shy Flame. Shy Flame's not bad, but I like Shyburn better, but it's so similar to like my Shyborn name. Emberborn. What, you like Emberborn? What, RJ, you like that one? Did you like Skyfire? I don't know what RJ is oohing about. I don't know what RJ is oohing about. Emberborn. I always think of Ender's Game. You know, that the movie or the book. You go Ember's Flame. There you go. Instead of Ender's Game, it's Ember's Flame. I mean, embers are like Ember's Flame. I don't like it though. I don't like it. You like it? I don't like it. Ember's Flame. I don't like it. I had a name. I've created like in Terra. I've created names like Angry Girl, Lonely Girl. Of course, you guys know I create characters called Lonely Noob, Fire Gal. Of course, I was waiting for it to disconnect me because I've been sitting on that screen forever. Now, I don't remember what color was my hair. Oh, fuck if I. 736 gold. Shit, really? Really? That's good. Oh, that's what I used in the private server was Everburn. That was the name I used on Deathwing, was Everburn. That was available there. What was it? Ember's Flame? Ender's Game, Ember's Flame. Shyburn. I'm going Shyburn. Shyburn's not bad, and it rolls off the tongue, and it's got a good nickname because people can abbreviate it, just call you Shy. What's up, Shy? I always like to have my names where you can abbreviate the name for like a nick, you know, like see all my names are that way, like oh hey, what's up, Shady? What's up, Fawn? What's up, Cute? What's up, Rising? You know what I mean? They're all what's up, Shy. You could always like abbreviate them if you're just like talking to someone in Discord. Okay, so we're gonna. Okay, now it's always supposed to do this thing. Log out. Yeah, and this guy. Yeah, people usually just abbreviate it. Okay, so hmm. I'll probably change that hair color pretty quick. I don't know if I like that face. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. We can always change the hair color at the barber, I think. Hair color we can always change, right? At the barber? Shy burns. He looked just... It's identical.
Yes.
Is that you? I don't know if that's RJ. Oh, it's Gimli. What's up, Gimli? I didn't know who it was. Hey, what's up, Gimli? Someone's trying to make bank. The price of the Raptor is 40K. Jesus. It's insane, man. There it is right there. Level 80 boost, $60. Who in the stream right now? I think you guys all in the stream, there's 7 of you, should all donate to my channel like $8 each. Each of you guys donate $8 each because I'm just boosting this mage so you can see me try to figure out how to play a mage, and like, you know, like I'll get my butt whooped. It'll be entertaining for you guys to watch me get destroyed on a mage. So it's pure entertainment value. So the least you could do is throw $8 my way per person. I'm mostly kidding, you know, mostly. Oh man, look. You shot. Oh, the people selling the mount. God. Faction change, race change. So race change is $25, and then if you want to do new name change, I think it's 10. So if you want to change your race and your name, which I wanted to do on the one, it would have been $35. I don't know. I thought I did. I know at one point I took it off because I got a little nervous about people saying that there's a way that people could just hack and get like all your real information about who you are, because it's got like my name on there, but people know my name. I mean, you know, it's kind of hard to hide who you are in this day and age. But people know my name. I mean, but yeah, if you click. Let's see. I don't know if it's on here anymore. If you go to, you know, my channel and say, I think, what is it? You have to view it as one of you guys, though. Here's the PayPal. It's right here. Yeah, so see, you can. All you have to do is, there's a PayPal link on my main homepage in Caffeine. You just click there, and you can literally send money to me. So yes, feel free. then this $60 boost won't hurt, won't feel so painful. You know, the person who's donated the most money to me throughout the years is Jawbone. I don't know if you guys know Jawbone. That guy has donated probably at least maybe $300 to me over the years. You know, like usually once, and it's funny because you don't see him on very often. Every once in a while he pops up, you know, like donate like $20 or something. Well, he's such a nice guy, so that's pretty cool. All right, well, hold on a second. I'll be right back. Well, actually, so I think I should do like a GoFundMe campaign. Right, guys? I should do a GoFundMe for the level 60 boost, or level 80 boost. Here, we'll do, where is it? Oh my god. No, I don't want to pay $60. Let's see. Let's see if Bitcoin's gone up over. Let's see if it's gone up over 65K. Then maybe I can. Uh-oh, it's dropped. It's dropped. That's just because it's at 64,998. Oh no, it just hit 65,000. Shit, I screwed myself, didn't I? It just hit 65,000. Alright, well, hold on a second, guys. I'll be right back. There it is. There. There it is. No, no. Alright, I'm just meditating over the lost money, guys. I'm trying to not get too upset about the money I've lost. Blizzard. I hate you, Blizzard. For taking my hard-earned money. Level 80 character boost. Level 80 character boost. Shyburn, level 1 mage. Don't level up. Level up. Do it. Click the button.
Hello. Be careful. See you around. Farewell. Can I help you? Have a good one. Safe travels. Hey there. Have a good one. See you around. Need help? Be careful.
Yeah.
What can I do for you? Safe travels. Farewell. Be careful.
Okay. I can't believe it. We're gonna pretend that I didn't do that. Let's see.
Well met. See you around. Farewell. Have a good one.
Ah.
I am listening.
Fantastic! Fantastic!
I don't know. I have 66 gold, so I guess maybe I don't know. Did they give me 100 gold? If I didn't buy anything, so.
What can I do for you? Keep your feet on the ground.
Now I'm going to where I need to get my arena gear. But since the last thing the last thing I like to do is to play a character is to create a character at level 1, then all of a sudden boost her to level 80 and have all these abilities and not being used to playing with them. So we're going to have to obviously create all my keymines. But what we can do is a lot of these should be pretty similar to my keybinds on White Mane. Deathwing, Everburn. Copy these files. Here. Count. Grobbulus. This is Shyburn. Boom. Look at that. And the other thing we should do is, let's see, let's go here. Okay. This will give us an idea of what our where we're putting our abilities, which could be very similar. Where was my blast? Oh, blast! I see it. Let's go. Okay. Damn it, Psyche Bound. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to play too much tonight because I have probably have to go to church tomorrow. But I'm exhausted and I don't want to go, but my wife's not going to accept that for an answer. I don't think that's going to fly too well. I wanted to check a few keybinds. Excuse me here really quick. Going to the range. Alright, so I see I wanted to check these and that's what I thought. So that's what I thought. Oh yeah, we got that one too. Alright, let's... And we also have where's my that's weird. Oh, I see what I did. Yeah, that's what I did. Okay. And all my macros are gone. I don't know why they're all gone, but they are. Ugh. The fuck, why did this change? Jesus. I don't know why that changed the view style, but whatever. Yeah, I do. I always sort them from the highest to the top to the lowest to the bottom. Okay. So it looks like my macros appeared again. Some for some reason they had disappeared. I'm not really sure why. Alright, so ice block is wrong. So options, key bindings, make sure that these are right. We've got Control D, I don't know, shift mouse wheel up. Whatever. Yeah, it should be action bar 2 then. Mouse wheel up, shift A. It's going to be shift A, shift S, shift F, sorry. Combine, shift A, shift F. And, oh yeah, shift mouse wheel down. We'll see, this is going to be R. This is going to be Z. And space. Shit, I can't remember if it was shit. Oh, crap. I'm a druid and paladin. I got an alt druid that's higher level than my warlock, and cool. So where's my? So I don't have mana shield or anything. I gotta look at my build, my abilities. Oh, we haven't finished out our talent, so that's. Ah, damn! Thought I put auto loot on. Yeah, so we just learned a bunch of spells. Luckily, some of them I have on my bars, some of them I don't. I don't know if I have combustion. I do. And combustion was... shit. Combustion is S. And this should be F. And then we also learned... bomb, right? Living bomb. And we're just gonna make that... I guess I'll make it T. This ought to be interesting. Actually, living bomb should be, let's just do, I don't know, living bomb should be something. No, that's sheep. Guess we'll make it C. I don't know what I'm, you're gonna see me getting my butt whooped like big time. So. I'm super squishy. Anybody in here who hits me, I'm just gonna fall over dead, so. And we don't want this mount, right? Give me a different, because people know that I just boosted if I'm using this mount. So let's do this one. People see you on that mount, they're going to assume you just boosted, and your gear is terrible, so. Oh shit, that wasn't the right key. I don't know what I'm doing. Why did that... So many abilities. Where's my sheep? Where's sheep? Here it is. Look at that! Did I just get a rogue out? No, it was something else. I don't even know, man. Is he in trouble? Fucking...
You can kiss your ass. Fine.
No! We're going full pyroblast here. The mob's gonna be dead before I can get it off, though. Now, what's the F? Oh, so you can't target it. See, in CataClysm, you can target Blast Wave. So that's pretty interesting.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Oh. Are they rank 1? They're rank 1. That's awesome. Hey, they're not doing negative damage because look, I just did damage, man. Why are they rank 1? Why would they be? Oh, because I haven't trained with the trainer. Oh, that's kind of... Dude, this is... I got the greatest spells ever. Look, Pyroblast. I can never get it off because people's dead before I ever get it off. Rank 1, it's awesome. Yeah, I'm sure it's like... It's rank 1 too. No, I guess not. I guess it not. I didn't even think about that. I mean, they're doing damage. Like, I did 242 damage with that Ice Lance, but yeah, it's garbage damage. Like, they're all rank... Well, no, this one's rank 3. No, no, they're not, because Fireball, look, rank 16, rank 16, rank 11. So, yeah, no, they're correct. They're correct. They're max rank. No, they're correct, dude. Look, Fireball's fucking rank 16, rank 11. It's just that Living Bomb's only rank 1 because there's only ever one version of Living Bomb. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, they're correct. That would have been weird. Survival Hunter. Of Living Bomb? Well, I have Living Bomb, right? There's more versions. I have to hit with the trainer. And you're level 80, and you're playing Wrath of Lich King, and you're level 80. I've got no mana. Well, we'll find out. I mean, that was my first battleground. And we won, right? So I got 4,343. Well, apparently, so I think what it is so what RJ is saying is that basically abilities you gain through your talents aren't full rank, but abilities you gain by just basically being boosted are. So yeah, so we need to rank up the abilities that were talent based. So yeah, I see what you're saying. I don't think we have enough money to get anything. Nah.
Glad I could help.
Let's do... I mean, I can teleport to any of these, right? Let's see. Conjure food. Conjure refreshment. God, we have so many spells that I... Jesus. Dude, I have way too many abilities. Like, look at all this shit, dude. Like, way too many skills. Yeah, I'll see you up to. Yeah, it's gonna take me a while. It'll take me like days just to get used to playing this mage. Between having to like get all these other abilities. Yeah, trying to do it. Yeah, trying to do it. It's one of the reasons why I never liked boosting, is I didn't want to have to like go from level 1 with no abilities to like max level and have like 10,000 abilities. But the good thing is, I played Fire Mage, you know, up to like level 60. On Deathwing, so I was used to all of my abilities and skills up to like level 60. Of course, they're CataClysm, so they're a little different. Oh, Mage Trainers right there. So they're a little different. I don't even think I have enough money to train though. So they're gonna be able to, so it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird. Like I'm gonna be a terrible mage for like a month, probably, to be honest. But hopefully after that I'll start to get better.
What brings you here?
Yeah, so Living Bomb rate 2. Okay, no, it's not that expensive. And Pyroblast. Yeah, they weren't too bad. So now we've got Living Bomb. That didn't rank up automatically, but since this is a macro, it will. And since this is a macro, it will. And the other one was Pyroblast, which is a macro. And so that's one good thing about back rowing abilities, is they always use the highest rank ability. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little wonky, but not that surprising. Not that surprising. Yeah, in Cata they get rid of spell ranks. So you don't, like, you can't, like, there's no down ranking anymore, which is a good and bad thing, but there's just too many abilities, you know. There's just too many abilities in the game, like, you know, Spell Steal is really good. We got Slow Fall, we got all these teleports, which, actually the teleport ones we can fix really easy, right? So we're gonna go to custom rings. We're going to create, first of all, we're going to create a new profile for Shyburn. And then we're going to go to custom rings, and we're going to say new ring, and it's going to be ports, right? And we're going to port to portal. Oh, actually I called it teleport. Can I rename it? Delete ring. Actually, I probably could have just renamed it. Let's call it teleports. Actually, ports actually make sense. Portals or ports. Yeah, port's fine. So there you go. This will save us having to do any kind of bullshit like that. And what do we need though for portal spells? Root of teleportation. Well, I'll figure this out. I mean, I'm gonna have to set all this up. It's gonna take some time, like I said, to set up the UI. It won't take that long. Within like one day, I'll have all this set up, and it didn't take me but like about 5 hours to grind out half of my Furious gear on my priest. So, and since the mage isn't healing, like the priest was hard because as a healer, you get targeted more often because people see you healing, so they want to kill you, which is very difficult when you're a freshly boosted priest because you're beyond squishy. Like people blow on you and you die. But with the mage, people are going to be less likely to focus me because I can blink around and kind of ice block and do different things. It makes it harder, harder to kill me instantly, like right away. You can't just run up to me and one-shot me. At least not if I see you coming. So it won't be quite as bad of an experience probably gearing up the mage as it was gearing up the priest. So let's do, let's see. So we gotta log this out. And and I can't believe they give you all this like low level crap. That add-on's all messed up. Huh. We're going to send mail to Shyburn. And we're going to send her, I don't know, we're going to send her 8,000, yeah, 8,200 gold.
Greetings. Safe travels.
And that's it. I'm too tired. I'll see you, RJ. You gotta be right. Sure, I'm playing retail? Nah, I can't play retail. I mean, I'll probably have a hard time even playing. I'll probably have a hard time even playing like the next expansion, the War Within, or whatever the hell it's called. I mean, that'd be very difficult. I mean, I'm sure I'll play it just because I've played WoW for so long. And I mean, hell, I just boosted 3 characters here, so. But that's it. I mean, I'm not boosting anymore, and I knew I was going to play the Fire Mage, and I didn't have a Fire Mage. There's no way I was going to level 1 from 1 to 80. It just would take too long. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Hope everybody's having a good one. Thanks for the help, RJ, as always. Appreciate it.